The National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum is an American history museum and Hall of Fame that is located in Cooperstown, New York, in which it honors those players who have done extraordinary things in the sport of baseball throughout the years. The Hall of Fame was dedicated on June 12th of 1939, and as of January of 2013, 300 individuals have been elected into the Hall of Fame, including 208 former Major League players, 35 Negro players, 19 managers, 10 umpires, and 28 pioneers, executives, and organizers. The players that are inducted into the Hall of Fame are elected by either the Baseball Writers Association of America or the Veterans Committee. A player cannot be inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame unless they have been in retirement for at least 5 years. They must also have at least 10 years of Major League experience and who passes a screening committee. George Herman Rook Jr., also known as the Babe, the Great Bambino, and the Sultan of Swat, was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1936. Barry Louis Larkin was elected into the Hall of Fame in 2012. Cal Edwin Ripken Jr., also known as the Iron Man, was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2007. Frank Robinson became a member of the Hall of Fame in 1982. George Howard Brett was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1999. Henry Louis Hank Aaron, also known as Hammer and Hank, was entered into the Hall of Fame in 1982. Johannes Peter Honus Wagner, known as the Flying Dutchman, was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1936. Joseph Paul Joe DiMaggio, also known as Joltin' Joe and the Yankees Clipper, was sworn into the Hall of Fame in 1955. Henry Louis Lou Gehrig was enlisted in the Hall of Fame in 1939. Mickey Charles Mantle, known as the Mick, was installed in the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1974. Osborne Earl Ozzie Smith, known as the Wizard, was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2002. Ricky Nelson Henley Henderson, also known as the Man of Steel, was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2009. Roberto Robbie Alomar Velasquez was enlisted in the Hall of Fame in 2011. Roberto Clemente Walker was drafted into the Hall of Fame in 1973. Sanford Sandy Koufax was introduced into the Hall of Fame in 1972. Leroy Robert Satchel Paige was recruited into the Hall of Fame in 1971. Stanley Frank Stan Musial, known as Stan the Man, was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1969. Anthony Keith Tony Gwynn Sr. was installed in the 2007 Baseball Hall of Fame. Tyrus Raymond Ty Cobb, known as the Georgia Peach, was placed in the Hall of Fame in 1936. Wade Anthony Boggs was introduced into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2005. Willie Howard Mays Jr. was nicknamed the Hay Kid and Willie Mays Hayes, and was honored in the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1979. Willie Lee McCovey, known as Mac, the Big Mac, and the Stretch, was instated in the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1986.